Hey beauty, so I'm super excited about today's video. Today I am partnering up with Pantene to show you how I use some products from the Gold Series collection to go from curly to straight. So yes, I will be straightening out this glorious maid of mine. So the last time I straightened my hair, y'all, was about 3 years ago. So I don't think y'all understand how major that is for me, because I was someone who was addicted to the flat iron, where I would straighten my hair every single day, multiple times throughout the day, mind you. So the fact that I've gotten this long without doing it, like, who am I? Definitely excited to see what my hair is looking like, and of course excited to bring you guys along the ride with me, share my routine, and of course share some best practices on how you can safely incorporate heat into your regimen, and of course tips on avoiding heat damage, because anybody got time for that, y'all. But comment below and let me know how often you heat style and when was the last time you straightened your hair. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright beauty, so you never want to use heat on dirty hair because your heat appliance can bake sweat, oil, moisturizers, and build up onto your hair, causing damage to your cuticle layer. So you always want to ensure you start any heat styling process with clean hair. So to cleanse my hair, I'm going to be using the Gold Series Moisture Boost shampoo. So there's actually 2 shampoos in this line, the Moisture Boost shampoo that contains sulfates, then there is the sulfate-free shampoo. So you can just use whichever one you feel fits your hair needs. So I opted for the sulfate shampoo because it had been a minute since I used a clarifying shampoo. So I did want to ensure that any and all product buildup was removed. So some signs that it may be time to use a clarifying shampoo are if your hair is feeling limp and flat with less body and movement, if your hair and scalp just feel really coated, if your sulfate-free shampoo just isn't lathering quite as well as it was before, or it just doesn't seem to be working in general, if you're experiencing some breakage even though you're incorporating a good balance of protein and moisture into your regimen, and of course if you use some products that contain ingredients that do need stronger surfactants. So the Gold Series collection was formulated by a team of Black scientists to specifically deliver superior moisture and strengthen African ancestry hair, which I definitely do appreciate that so much thought and research went into the collection to specifically cater to textured hair, and it was just a line that was created for us by us. So the shampoo did an effective job in really cleansing my hair and removing all impurities, and it just left me with a squeaky clean feeling, but not to the point where my hair was just feeling extremely dry and brittle, like it was just gonna break at the slightest touch. So after you properly cleanse your hair, you want to make sure you treat your hair with a moisturizing deep conditioner. So I followed up with the Gold Series Repairing Mask, and like all the other products in the Gold Series collection, the Repairing Mask is infused with argan oil for protective conditioning and repairing agents that work together to improve moisture, strength, elasticity, and shine. So heat styling appliances decrease the moisture levels in our hair and disturb and reform the natural protein bonds in our hair in order to reshape it, which is why regular deep conditioning is so important in a healthy hair regimen, especially one that includes the occasional heat styling, because you want to ensure that your hair maintains a strong hydrogen bonding between keratin proteins. But not only that, that will also help absorb and distribute heat evenly throughout your hair. So I let the repairing mask sit in my hair for 10 minutes, and y'all, this mask left my hair feeling instantly soft and moisturized. It had such great slip, so it made detangling a breeze. I'd highly recommend you guys give this mask a try because it was just amazing. And let's not forget the fact that all of the Gold Series products are super affordable, and I do want to add that the entire collection just smells so freaking good. It just has such a rich and luxurious scent to it. It's amazing, you guys. If your hair is already experiencing damage and extreme dryness and breakage, then it's just best to avoid heat styling altogether, as your hair can permanently lose its curl pattern if it's heated excessively and it just can't hold on to its internal moisture. So once your hair is thoroughly cleansed and deep conditioned, to further protect your hair against some of the damages of heat styling, you should reduce having multiple sessions back to back, such as blow drying your hair first, then flat ironing it right after. And you can eliminate the blow drying step by allowing your hair to air dry and opting for a heatless method to stretch your hair. So braids, twists, roller sets, the banding method, or African threading method are all great ways to combat shrinkage and to stretch out your natural curl pattern without heat. Now my hair typically shrinks around my shoulders if I were to let it air dry as is. So to stretch my hair, I opted to create 4 braids, which I let air dry overnight. Then I just unraveled them the next morning and brushed my hair out to create my heatless blowout. Now, the next step in safely heat styling is a critical one, and that's choosing the right heat styling appliance. So it's best to avoid flat irons that just have an on and off switch, number dials like 1 through 25, or low to high heat settings that really don't designate what the actual temperature is. So it's best to choose a tool with an adjustable temperature setting that you can see, and one that has ceramic, tourmaline, or titanium plates for even heat distribution. So it's important to note that water begins exiting the hair shaft at 122 to 248 degrees Fahrenheit, and our hair proteins break and reform linkages at around 311 degrees Fahrenheit. So healthy hair actually burns at around 451 degrees Fahrenheit. So choosing the right temperature to flat iron your hair while trying to avoid damage really all depend on the condition of your hair prior to flat ironing. So another crucial step when heat standing is of course making sure you use a heat protectant. So I'll be using the Gold Series Thermal Heat Protector to add a protective layer between my hair and the flat iron. So your heat protector should have a low thermal conductivity to slow the transfer of heat from your heat tool to your hair. Alright, so moving right along into the actual straightening process, you want to work with small to medium sections of hair that will fit into your flat iron. Coat your hair with the Gold Series Heat Protector, then make sure the section is nice and detangled. Gently clasp your hair with the flat iron and try to avoid having the iron linger too long in one area, especially on your ends since these are generally the driest parts of your hair. So I'm using a flat iron with titanium plates with the temperature set at 380 degrees. Chasing a brush or a comb with the flat iron will ensure your hair is being fully detangled in the process. Try to avoid multiple passes for each section. Now, a good flat iron should leave you with sleek straight results in 1 to 2 passes, which is generally how many passes I do per section, but you just repeat the same steps throughout your hair, grabbing small sections, coating it with the heat protector, then passing the flat iron over the section. Now, damage to the hair shaft from any heat styling accumulates after each session, so incorporating heat styling into your regimen should be done so sparingly and between extended periods of time. And again, if your hair is already compromised, it's just best to avoid heat styling in general, as burning and permanent damage can occur at even low temperatures. So one thing I did want to point out about the heat protector was that I noticed it was leaving a bit of a residue on the flat iron. So I did have to occasionally wipe off my plates, but you can see the residue was not being left on my hair, and my hair wasn't left feeling greasy, stiff, or with buildup. On the contrary, my hair was looking super shiny and sleek. So I continued the same process all throughout my hair. And once I finished, I applied some of the Gold Series Intense Hydrating Oil, which I really loved how just soft and shiny this product left my hair. The consistency is more like a serum, but the product was not heavy at all. It was light, smelled amazing, and just instantly made my hair feel soft, smooth down any flyaways, and just left my hair looking frizz-free, sleek, and shiny. I loved it. So to maintain my straight style, all I've been doing is just applying the Intense Hydrating Oil and throwing my hair in a satin bonnet. And so far, I've been able to maintain it for a week without having to retouch anything. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to ask how I avoid my hair freezing up when I go outside. And honestly speaking, I live in dry weather, so there's really not much humidity outside. So I literally live in a desert, you guys. I mean, that's just one of the perks of living in this kind of weather. Don't have to worry about your hair freezing up. So as much as I love my curls, I just have really been enjoying rocking this low manipulation style. Just kind of giving my hair a break from all the tangles and fairy knots. And of course, it has been a time saver since I can just literally take a quick shower, apply a little bit of the Intense Hydrating Oil, and just head out the door. So I was really surprised at how long my hair was. I did get it trimmed right after this video just to kind of clean up some of the thin ends, but I absolutely loved my results from using the products from the Pantene Gold Series to achieve my look. So you guys comment below and let me know what you thought. Let me know if you tried any of the products. Y'all, I did not realize my hair was this long. Like, I knew it was long, but I didn't realize it was this long. I want to say it's probably the longest my hair has been. I know it was like a little bit around this length a couple of years ago, but I want to say it's just like a tad bit longer, considering I cut off like 2 inches last week, and I think all 2019 I just been going scissor happy, and I probably cut off around 5 to 6 inches this year alone. So I want to say this is the longest my hair has ever been, and I got some inches, y'all. Like, for real, I did not realize it was this long. I promise you, I rocked the wash and go last week, and it was literally at my shoulder, and I told you guys I had cut off 2 inches that same week. The fact that it is down to here, the shrinkage is real, y'all. You never really realize, you know, when you have curly hair, you never really realize exactly how long your hair is until you actually like straighten it. Yeah, you can rock some like stretch styles to kind of give you like an idea of how long your hair is, but I'm telling you, until you actually straighten your hair out, I'm mind blown. I used to rock bundles, y'all. I used to rock bundles that were a little bit shorter than this. Like I'm shook, for real, I'm shook. So I hope you beauties enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know if you've tried any products from the Pantene Gold Series collection yet. And if you have, let me know what your favorite product is so far. Let me know what you guys thought about my results. And don't forget to give this video a like. I will see you guys in my next video. Adios.